You guys are not going to believe what you can get across the street from Disney World at Margaritaville Resort, Orlando. You can basically stay in a 2-bedroom house with a private pool for the same price as many of the Disney resorts, especially the deluxe ones. Guys, welcome to the Magical McDs, and welcome to our incredible staycation here at Margaritaville, our second year in a row doing it. You'll see in the images here, it was Christmas in July, and we had an absolutely great time staying at the very pet-friendly Cottages, which are adjacent to Margaritaville. We're going to talk about the cottages. You'll get a full tour. If you've already seen that tour that's on the video, feel free to skip around. I'll put chapters in the description below. We absolutely love Margaritaville. The bang for the buck here is incredible. In this video, we're going to talk about the neighborhood around Margaritaville, Sunset Walk, H2O Water Park, and you'll just get some good overall vibes for what a stay for you might be like at these incredible cottages. Thanks so much for watching, and if you're not already a subscriber, please go ahead and join us for our adventures. There's the birthday girl. What you doing there?
It's messy in here.
It's messy because we're going to go on a trip this weekend.
Yes.
Which is probably in the title of this video, so it's no surprise to anybody that the important provisions are at hand. By the way, cheap deal on the vodka and the tequila, right? This is only like $10.
Your American vodka was $11.99.
$11.99.
Mine was $24.99, but
okay, still
pretty good.
Now look, we're going to Margaritaville, so we're gonna make some margaritas. We got some cream of coconut. We have some Coco Lopez, because I've heard both of these are good, but not together. You use one or the other. We're gonna try both. I did some fresh squeezed limes. What's the baking powder for?
That had nothing to do with any of this.
Okay. 'Tis a mystery.
Yes.
All right, but we're gonna head. Molly is stupid excited. Look at this stuff. She knows what's going on. She is coming with us for the entire weekend, and she's coming with us right now because we're gonna go get some breakfast at First Watch.
She knows we're coming because I got her. These are her water guns.
You guys will see how we employ these later. I promise.
She loves these.
Yes, she does.
She knows
so
what
do
they
we.
are.
But I'm starving. Let's get over to First Watch. We're gonna sit on the patio because they are dog friendly. If you're on the patio, we're gonna put her in the stroller and go get some brekkie and kick this weekend off. All right, little Molly is all parked. Nice thing about First Watch is they let you come here and sit on the patio with your dog. There's the birthday girl.
Hi.
So let's take a look at this menu. I hope they're still doing breakfast. Because I see lunch.
I think it's an all the time breakfast.
Yeah, because they close pretty early. They close at like 2 o'clock, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Yep, there's the breakfast. All right. I showed you guys what the menu looks like. Now I need to actually read it.
So our breakfast came, and I got the avocado omelet. It's bacon, avocado, and Monterey cheese. Monterey Jack cheese, I think. Yeah. And then these $1 million potatoes are hands down my favorite thing here. I love them, love them. What did you get over there?
They're traditional turkey sausage, scrambled eggs. I got 3 scrambled eggs, so they gave me a side.
Oh, yeah.
And some toast.
Looks good. Don't you love First Watch?
No, I love First Watch.
It's my favorite. Yeah. And I think Molly's going to get a potato. Isn't she? Look at her. Oh, yep. Daddy's sharing potatoes. Yep. We're all happy.
She's like, may I have another? Like Oliver Twist.
Well, I'm ready to scarf this down.
Ditto.
See you in a bit. There's a lot. So we ate, we left. It's been several hours now. And we just got our welcome home, or I forget how they say it. It's like, hello, parrot heads, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Margaritaville.
So our room is now ready. We got the check-in at, I'm looking at my watch. Let's see. It's like 2:45. And check-in's normally 4 o'clock. So we're doing good.
We did try and check in at 9:50 a.m.
We did.
We did alert them that it was Amber's birthday. That did not
We thought it would matter.
Yeah, we were talking about the nickel and diming culture.
We were.
And Margaritaville has a service where if you pay, how much was it? 100
Here, I'm
something?
trying to, yeah. So if you paid $120, you could for sure get check-in by 1 p.m. And then if you want a 3 p.m. late checkout, that's $220. Guys, that's ridiculous.
The 3 p.m. checkout I kind of get.
No, I like a 3 p.m. checkout. That would be great.
You shouldn't have to pay extra. Like, if you have a room available, or in our case, a cottage,
Yeah.
at 1 o'clock or noon or
earlier.
or,
Yeah,
God
just
forbid,
earlier.
they should just give it to you.
They should.
And that's how it's traditionally been.
And the reason we say this, though, is also, like, if you paid for a single night here, check-in's at 4 and check-out's at 11.
Yeah, so you don't even get a full 24
You don't even get
hours.
24 hours. That seems a little crazy.
It's a crock. And if they're late checking you in, you still can't be late checking out. And you don't get a discount because of their delay for checking.
It's true. It's a whole
just-
thing. It's a whole thing.
We have thoughts.
It's fine. So, I say that as I was, like, every passing minute, I was mad that we weren't checked in already. But I'm so excited. I can't wait to see where we end up. We were talking about this. We don't know if we're going to end up in the same place or a different place.
We're going to find out very soon.
I loved the first place, so I'm okay if we get the first place again.
Yeah.
But I kind of think it'd be fun to get a new place, but we'll see. So we're en route. We're actually sitting in traffic, and we will see you at Margaritaville.
Hell yeah. All right, here we go. 8039 Knee Deep Road, our room, our house, our home for the next 2 days here at Margaritaville Resort. The neighborhood looks familiar. That's because we're right across the street from the house we had last year. And I'll link to a home tour of that video, or of that house at the end of this video, sorry. But it's not going to look too much different because I think these are identical models. In fact, I know they are. But let's go in and check it out because there are definitely some subtle differences that are worth pointing out. So,
Door for you.
thanks, baby. No cute surfboard, kind of beachwood looking bench out here, but that's okay because we didn't use it in the previous place.
The thing I'm actually kind of sad about, I'll say, is that it doesn't have a cute name.
Yeah, there's usually a name, and some do, like that one's like Ohana something.
That's Ohana House.
Ohana House.
And the one we were originally in was called Champagne something.
Yeah. So here we go. I will say they've upgraded the fridges because last year, if you watched our tour video, somebody had put a big fist in right there. And the couch was really beaten up. Like the arms were really loose in the house across the street last year. I've already tested it. This one seems much sturdier. Other than that, I think the layout is roughly the same. In here, like a nice 50-inch TV. Instead of kind of a regular kitchen table, this is like more bar stool seating. There are some slight imperfections here. I don't think they're as pronounced as the house across the street that we had last year. But, there's just some subtle scuffs in the table and on the bench. There's just some wear and tear, but I think that's to be expected. It's Margaritaville. We're here to party. There is of course, you can't have a Margaritaville cottage without a Margaritaville margarita maker, and we have brought the supplies to utilize that. Yeah, it's nice to see this without a fist in it. Oh, look, and there's already ice in the ice machine. That's good.
We're ready.
Yeah, we are going to go to Chick-fil-A and get some more crushed ice because we're going to be going through it. Over here, we won't be using this, but it is here if you're staying for a long time. Washer and dryer. I've got a laundry basket, ironing, and an ironing table. This, I think, is supposed to be the primary bedroom. This is where we slept last year in the other house. Very similar. In that house, they had a dresser at the foot of the bed. They dispensed with that. But they do have a dresser here. The only other kind of damage I noticed was just it looks like when they moved this or somebody moved it, they scuffed up the wall. But no big deal there. Just a little chip or two in the furniture.
I will say that's a very pointy corner. I'm gonna have a bruise.
Yeah, I don't know. Again,
already walked
the
into
bed's a
it.
little scuffed up, but
It's fine.
the same parrot-clad
Oh yeah.
bedspread. I like it. I like the Land Shark surfboard. And then,
Let me grab this for you.
yeah, there's an emergency alarm for the
Always
pool.
have to hit this pool safety alarm.
And then you have about 10 seconds to get out before an alarm goes off. We've already heard it repeatedly in other houses.
Deploy.
But this is why we're here. I'd say it's like a 12 by 10 pool, maybe. It's big enough. It's deep. It's got a 5-foot deep end, 3 feet in the shallow end, and then there's a hot tub. We won't be using that. I did notice that I tried turning on the timer to have the bubbles running, and it looks like the hot tub is not functioning in this unit. So we will say something about that. Again, it's not going to impact our stay because I'm already sweating, to be honest with you. You have some nice picnic table chairs out here, a couple of loungers out here, and then the amount of space you get is actually huge as I traverse the pool. But like, you can walk all back here, which is great for Molly because she has room to run around. But look at this, you have like a backyard. This is more actual property real estate than we have in our house a few miles from here. This is great. Obviously, the pool equipment they got hidden back here, some banana trees. The one thing we do lose with this house that we had in the other one across the street was some element of privacy. You know, there's neighbors there, but nobody's out here right now. So, you know, I don't know what people are doing. They're probably at the theme parks. I think these homes are so cute. I really like this neighborhood.
I love it.
Yeah, the bang for the buck, and we'll mention the price at the end of the video in our main video. Well, let's just say right now, how much are these?
It was under $1,000, but close.
For 2 nights.
Yes.
Yeah, so total $1,000.
900-ish.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the exact price.
Okay, we'll get that in later. But when you compare that to, you know, $1,000 a night for the Polynesian, and you're just getting a room, and you're not getting a house, you're not getting a private pool, I think there's some value here. We're right across the street from Walt Disney World. A grill to use. We did bring some patties. I think we'll be doing that. So yeah, this is definitely
Let's go upstairs.
the main attraction. Let's go upstairs and check it out.
There's more.
But wait, there's more. Again, there's the button to push it
I didn't
in.
do that on purpose.
It's a smart deal. Florida actually mandates that those are in here, so we can prevent child drownings, which is a good thing. The bathroom, pretty straightforward. There's a walk-in shower down here. It's actually not. It's still technically a walk-in. There's a little dip.
It's a walk-in and it's a step down.
Yeah, slight step down. And then just, there's no rain head or handheld in here, but I remember the water pressure being pretty good in here. Looks like you get some simple products, body wash, shampoo, whatnot. And then a pretty basic closet with only 4 hangers. So if you're hanging your clothes, be advised. And I can tell you, spoiler alert, there's only about 3 hangers upstairs.
Oh.
I already checked that out.
Fine.
I would have liked the floor plan. I do think the floor plan's a little weird in that, like, you do have to, like, come through this bedroom to get to the pool. I think I said this in last year's video for the other house.
Oh, you wished it wasn't your bedroom?
Yeah, it's just kind of a weird design feature.
Okay.
They did their best, but look, I mean, it's a fully loaded kitchen. You've got a stove,
It's nice.
a microwave, a dishwasher. The kitchens do come fully stocked with, you know, plates and bowls, although it looks like there's only 2 bowls and 2 plates. There's some cups, margarita glasses.
There's only 2 of us.
Yeah, so for us, it's not a problem. You can't hear the full family. It might be a bigger issue. Oh, there's some more glasses. So they got you, oh, look, more margarita. Well, you're well supplied on margarita glasses, because I think that's about 10 I've counted
Oh, nice.
now. So their priorities are in the right place. Look, plenty of, that's oddly frightening.
Oh, a lot of knives.
Yeah, wow. They've got you covered, so no more comments on that. And then a staircase going up to the 2nd floor. And I think we're going to sleep up here this time around. We did not do that last time around. There's just a hall closet here with plenty of space. I think that's the HVAC. Won't even bother opening that. And here is the 2nd bedroom. Again, I don't know if it's primary or not. The bathroom on this floor is a tub, which is great if you have kiddos. Shower curtain. Pretty straightforward.
Yes.
Beautiful wife, you're doing a great job. And then more product up here. We got you covered on towels. There's a beach towel. We probably use at the pool. That was an issue last year.
I'll tell you, I am going to use the shower downstairs.
Are you? Another, yeah, ditto. I like a walk-in too.
Yeah.
Another, I think it's a 50-inch TV up here. More drawers and shelves to put your stuff on. And then a closet that's very similar to the one downstairs. 4 hangers. Five. Whoa. That's pretty crazy.
It's fine. We'll be living in our swimsuits.
That's right. And then up here, this is an improvement over last year, I'll say that. You have a patio that overlooks the neighborhood. And unlike last year, we'll have to check. I can't see from here. So again, that's the house right there that we had last year. But on the patio last year, there was no furniture. This one has a couple of like bar stool chairs and a high table. This is nice.
Really
we might
nice,
utilize
especially
this.
for like, we get those Florida showers, so it'll be nice to sit out here if it's raining and hang out, you know?
Yeah, it's a nice touch. Obviously, you can pull right up to your cottage. There's our blazer. They said it's at max capacity, but I think that more applies to the hotel because it doesn't feel that busy here right now. So there you go. We tried to check in. I think we said this earlier. 9:50. We actually. What time is it right now? What time are we doing this tour?
It's now 3:52.
Okay, so
we still got in before 4.
we did. It was
Right.
overall pretty smooth. Do you have anything to say about the check-in process?
It was fine. I was a little disappointed. It was quick, despite what I walked into, but I'm a little disappointed in like checking in at 9:50, having to then come back and get all the things. I feel like you should have just given me the stuff and activated it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have had to go
Wait in
stand
line.
another line, do the same thing. I mean, like they offered me the H2O passes again. They offered, like they did all the things that they had already done.
Right.
So it was kind of like.
In their defense, I will say,
duplicative
because we have
effort.
Molly, we couldn't really use it, but they did give us the amenities card, so we were free to use the pool as of 9
right.
when we checked in this morning.
Right.
So there was that, and we could have gone to H2O,
Let's go
but
inside. It's
this
fine.
weekend's really for her.
Yes.
And Amber. It's her birthday. Amber wanted to spend as much time with this old lady as possible, so that's exactly what we're doing.
Molly loves a pool, so
Yeah.
that was the goal.
This is a nice, spacious bedroom. I like it up here.
Oh, I do too. It's lovely. It's the AC's working.
The AC's on
I
fleek.
just want to know if that margarita machine works now.
We will test that out. So we're going to go unpack the car. We have gotten ice. We are now attempting to make margaritas on the Margaritaville margarita maker. There's supposed to be instructions here. There's not. Apparently this may run on batteries. We
gonna find out.
we read some online instructions saying you put everything in and then it'll just start.
Let's see.
It feels like this piece of equipment would require a plug.
I don't know. We'll see.
So we'll figure it out. We've got all the ingredients.
So we're gonna make for the first time. I decided at this age. I'm not gonna tell you this age, but
25.
on my birthday, that I'm gonna learn how to make the best margarita there is to make.
Yeah.
So I have a few. We're gonna try a coconut frozen margarita first.
Yes.
So I did some fresh squeezed lime juice, some Coco Lopez,
Yep.
which is cream of coconut,
Yep.
simple syrup, 1800 coconut tequila,
Hell yeah.
and some Contro.
Contro?
I always say it wrong.
Potato.
So we're gonna try this.
And then, by the way, we got the good ice. We went over to Chick-fil-A because we're a big fan of pebble ice. We got 2 bags of it. You can do that. Look.
Ah!
We pardon this interruption. All right. Pardon our technical difficulties. Yeah, the essentials are in here, though. Look at this. Tito's vodka, some white rum, and some more tequila. So we're equipped for the weekend. Oh, and there's even another bottle of tequila from Kirkland. All right, so once we get this going, we'll check back in with you guys. We're not going to make you watch the nitty gritty. Pour it in this cup, pour it in that cup.
I told you what's in the first
Yeah.
round.
I have. I'm not sure I have faith that this thing will turn on, but let's see. And I'm saying that because I was trying to mess around with the TV. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm usually pretty able with these things. I've turned on the cable box. We can't get any channels to work. Not that they were here to watch TV, but it would be nice to have a movie on later on tonight. after we get out of the pool. But we may have to make a phone call about that. Anyways, drinks first. That's the more important priority. We'll get this started and let you guys know if it's working. All right, I'm happy to report I have a good news update. There is an active margarita in this. Cheers. Because this lady right here,
Hi.
as I take a sip, figured it out. Yeah, it was user error. There is a plug. We didn't know that. It was sealed in a compartment at the back of the machine.
We tried. We did look for it.
Fortunately, we had a gentleman from Margaritaville come out. There was an issue with the Wi-Fi. He went into that supply closet and got it working. And then, of course, the TV is trying to upstage me. Turn that down. So that's working. And while he was here working on that, he came over and figured out what we were doing wrong with the machine.
Really
I will say, while these problems are frustrating, I remember last time we were here, we had an issue getting a hold of somebody at the front desk. That was much easier this year.
Oh, yeah.
I called the number. I hit 0 for front desk. They picked up immediately.
Yeah.
And he was here within, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and he had to drive his own car out. So he came, rang the doorbell, solved that problem with the internet, solved that problem with the margarita maker. So we are disco. All right, cheers, everybody. We're going to make some of these and get this young lady in the pool because I think she knows why we're here, and she's wondering why the hell she's not in the water right now. All right, well, we've been out here for like 10 seconds. She's already trying to figure out a way into the pool. She's splashed in the little lip that goes in. Yeah, she's eyeballing it. What do you think, Molly? She'll be jumping in soon enough, but the way she gets started is she tends to go on that raft. She gets acclimated to the pool, and then she'll be jumping in on her own. She'll be jumping off this. She'll be jumping off the curbs. She won't need that, but that's how she gets started. That's kind of her blankie, so to speak. All right, well, Molly and Amber have already gone in for the evening. It's in the 7 o'clock hour at night. I just wanted to update you guys. This is not broken. I was wrong. What I was pushing was the pool light switch, and the pool light is still on. But the jacuzzi controls, the hot tub controls, are right here. So, and it does work. I had it on earlier. So, nothing is broken. Once again, it is user error. Anyways, we're going to dry off a little bit. We're going to go pick up some dinner. I think we're just going to get some takeout, bring it back here and enjoy it, and then do some night swimming. All right, well, this little scoundrel is tired. She had a long day in the pool. Not a long day, but a day in the pool. Oh, by the way, we're very meta. I think we put our channel on this TV, and it's the SeaWorld video. Oh, good times. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you check it out. That was a disturbing adventure, let me tell you. Anyways, we're back. It's like 9:30. We had these grand plans of going into the pool and doing some night swimming. We're just kind of spent now. We got some Del Taco because we love that place. Fast food. Reminds us of home. Reminds us of Los Angeles. Pretty good. Hello. Yeah, so we chowed down on some tacos. They were lovely. We forgot something at home, so we ran home, picked that up. It's the beauty of being 10 minutes away. But yeah, we are tired. We were talking about like having a cocktail, sitting on the patio, taking Molly in the pool last time, but we're just wiped out. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to get a nice night's rest. We have a long day of nothing tomorrow. Don't we, beautiful wife?
We're going to have a great time in the
That's going to be, yeah, mastering the margarita machine further. I think we got our bachelor's today in margarita making. Tomorrow we're going to get our master's, probably our PhD. And then maybe take a little walk at some point over, check out the main pool, take Molly in the stroller, go see the lobby of the main hotel. It's nice over there. I don't know. No promises. But a good night's sleep is in order. So that's what we're going to do. The TV is working in the bedroom. We put some Netflix on. So we're just going to find a bad movie and then probably pass out immediately. So until tomorrow morning, we'll see you guys later.
All right, let's talk about Margaritaville, Orlando. And when you talk about Margaritaville, Orlando, you're really not just talking about any one thing because it's a lot of things. It's a whole ecosystem. So you can see here, this is actually us driving up to the main lobby of the main hotel. This all opened up in 2019, May of 2019, if I'm not mistaken. The main building here is what I think most people think of when they hear about Margaritaville, Orlando. This is just a traditional hotel. I think there's 265 rooms in here. The rates go kind of in the mid 200s most nights. It's obviously going to depend on season. Do you have a pool view? So on and so forth. Do you have a suite? So rates will vary, but kind of in the mid 200s is a good kind of bellwether for where they're at. Very nice upscale resort on the inside. It's obviously part of the Jimmy Buffett empire. May he rest in peace. We have never stayed in the main hotel, so we can't really speak to the quality of the rooms. What I've seen online is they look very nice, and I'll drop some pictures in of the some actual rooms, what the view looks like, and of the pool here coming up. The cottages and the villas have really spoiled us. That's where we just want to stay now. We like having the privacy of our own pool and the fact that we can bring Molly to it. Molly would not be able to go to the main hotel. Now, that said, if you're staying in the villas and the cottages, you do get to use the amenities at this resort. So they've got a fantastic pool complex. They've got a day spa. There's obviously charges related to that. There is some quick service food in there. There's a really, really great restaurant. If you watch our last video, you can see it. It's a restaurant in the lobby. They do live music in there. There's a good bar. There's also a good pool bar. Very friendly staff. We had a good time. They had a special event going on because it was Christmas in July, so they were handing out free margaritas for a couple of hours. It's just kind of exactly what you'd expect from the Margaritaville brand and everything associated with Jimmy Buffett and the good times. So I would like to stay in the hotel just as long as we have Molly and she wants to swim. We just won't be staying in the main hotel. Now, outside of that, obviously, there's the aforementioned villas and cottages. There's a lot of them, several hundred, in fact, and I think they're still building out another phase of it. But that's not all you get. You also get Sunset Walk, which is part of the Margaritaville ecosystem. So Sunset Walk is this entertainment district. It's basically a mini Disney Springs. There's a lot of good restaurants there. Some of our favorites include The Wharf, which is kind of like a grill and seafood place. They do live music. Gloria Stefan's restaurant is there. There's a great Mexican restaurant. There's a quick chicken service restaurant. There's all sorts of quick food places. There's a pizza place coming really soon that I'm excited about. You also have a liquor store on site in Sunset Walk. There's shaved ice. There's an arcade. There's a Fat Tuesday where you can get your cold ice drinks down. A movie theater, Studio Movie Girl. We used to go there all the time until we joined A-List with AMC. It's still a good theater, and that's there too. And the nice thing about it, especially if you're at the main resort building, and you can do it from the villages and cottages, some would be closer than others, is you can walk to Sunset Walk. It's right there. It's probably why they named it Sunset Walk. So, fantastic amenity there. The ecosystem here is vast, as you're seeing through some of the footage. Driving through between the cottages, the Embassy Suites also has some property within the Margaritaville ecosystem. I think it's their vacation club. You can do some timeshare rentals. There's a lot going on. Now, adjacent to Sunset Walk, there's also another couple shopping centers. There's a Super Target there, but it's basically within walking distance. I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video, First Watch is in the same parking lot area. So you don't even have to drive on an actual city road. I would still recommend getting in the car and driving through the parking lots to get to some of these places, especially when you leave the Sunset Walk confines. But there's a lot of amenities there, including a plethora of other restaurants. So many, in fact, I'm not even going to list them. There's just too many to list. You will not run out of food options. You're in very good shape. The whole complex is directly on 192, basically across the street from Disney World. You can take Sherberth Road. You can actually be at Animal Kingdom and Blizzard Beach quicker than you would from some of the actual Disney resorts themselves that are on property. So it's very much Disney adjacent, and depending on where you're going, you might have a shorter drive than the people on Disney property. I will say the hotel, I noticed, had a pretty stiff resort charge. It's close to $50 a day, so do keep that in mind. But I think parking is free. but don't quote me on that. The last thing I will talk about is the other part of the ecosystem is Island H2O Water Park. Now, as of this recording, and it certainly was the case last year when we stayed there, you do get tickets for everybody in your party, basically, for 1 day admission at Island H2O. You are free to pick which day you go during your stay. It doesn't have to be check-in day or anything like that. It can be any day over your stay. I believe it's pretty expensive to get an Island H2O. It's not as expensive as the Disney Water Park, but it's definitely above $50. So that free admission helps out. And it's nothing to make fun of. It's actually a really nice water park. And again, it is super close. You can walk to it. In fact, Margaritaville is building their own timeshare system that basically is going to look directly down onto Island H2O. So very much feels like Island H2O itself is a Margaritaville pool complex in a sense. And again, the H2O is separate and distinct from the main pool area that is behind the Margaritaville main hotel building. Don't confuse the two. That one is there. There's no cost to that ever if you're staying in the resort. You can always go and use that. So you get a lot of amenities and services and options packed into any stay at Margaritaville, which is part of the reason we really love it. And in fact, I'm going to title this video Margaritaville being the best kept secret in Orlando if you want like a cheap Disney alternative, because you just get a lot here for frankly a fraction of the price, especially when you're stacking this hotel up to the Disney deluxe resorts. Again, I don't think you can beat the bang for the buck for getting a 2-bedroom house for under $500 with a private pool. I'd like to see Disney match that.
Good morning, Margaritaville. Oh, here we go. My two favorite ladies.
Good morning.
There she is.
She woke us up a couple of times last night.
Hi, Molly.
Hey.
Yes, she did. Yeah, we had to go outside at 1 a.m. That's all right, though, because the bedroom is right next to the back door.
Well, that's the bedroom we chose to sleep in.
By the way, speaking of sleep, the bed was what does J.K. Simmons say in Whiplash? Not quite my tempo.
Yes, agreed.
I think that bed is.
We don't remember it being like that, but we're in a different.
It was just very
Cottage.
soft, and it felt a little. I think there's some people out there that would say that was the best bed they ever slept in.
Okay, well, it's no Uniworld bed.
Yeah,
we're not.
We're not those people. So not our cup of tea, but it wasn't uncomfortable. It just was weird, and the pillows were very. I went down to one pillow because the pillows were so fluffy.
I don't know. Something was wrong.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm saying it negatively.
It just wasn't right.
Anyways, it's relatively early. It's like 9 a.m. ish, right? I think
it's still in the 8 o'clock.
In the 8 o'clock hour, and we're gonna go get some breakfast here. It is quiet. I took Molly out again this morning, not after 1 a.m. obviously, and nobody's awake. Nobody's in their pools. Very few people staring out here. The parking lot's a little bit more filled in, so I think more people have come in for the weekend. The main resort, we're told, is completely booked out, right? There's some sort of beauty pageant going on. There's some sort of reunion.
Beauty pageant? I didn't hear that.
Oh, I saw one of the beauty pageantees with her
sash?
Like sash on, yeah. So it's happening. They were very friendly. They said hello to the front desk staff. So
nice.
Maybe it's like a congeniality contest.
Oh, there we go.
That would make sense. Anyways, we're gonna go. There's a new blueberry donut at Krispy Kreme.
And blueberry is my flavor.
All right, Marines, we are leaving.
Let's go.
Here we go. Let's look at the neighborhood. Look, we did a full walking tour. Not a full walking tour, but a very thorough walking tour. Here's some fellow dog owners. Hello. That's great. A thorough, a very in-depth walking tour of Margaritaville. It's because of the heat. And the fact that we'd rather be in the pool than walking. We're going to dispense with that. So this is what you get. You get diet Margaritaville driving tour. You know, it's a super cute neighborhood. If you come here and stay, I do encourage you to walk around. We did notice one thing last night. You don't need I mean, I wouldn't stay here without a house with a private pool, but if you get one of the houses that just have a hot tub or have no pool, there are community pools back here in the Cottage neighborhoods. They're just kind of off to the side. I didn't even know they were a thing until yesterday, so that's an option.
I wonder if they're even open to people that are renting the cottages, though, or are they for the people that like literally bought the townhomes that live in them?
That's a good question, Amber. That's right. So she makes a good point. If you haven't watched our previous videos about Margaritaville, some of you can buy these. These are all for sale in certain sections, and you can live here full-time as a resident. It's not just short-term living. You can rent it out. You can do whatever you want, but you can live here full-time if you so choose. You don't get things like, garages or adequate closet space, but hey, if Margaritaville's your jam, go for it. And frankly, I see a world where I could be living here. I could do this.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not me.
No, this isn't your jam?
I need more closet space.
Like the car's yelling at me.
I need a garage.
So we're coming up here. Speaking of pool use, maybe those pools are for residents only. Maybe they're for everybody. But either way, you can always just walk right here. There's an entrance to the main resort pool. That big building up here on the right, that is the actual Margaritaville Hotel. And the pool complex is right behind right there. That big building. It's on the right side of the screen, Annie. There it was. And the pool is back there. And it's expansive. And we were going to go check it out, but when we heard about all the events and the beauty pageants and the family reunions, we were like, maybe we won't. But I think later on today, I'd like to take a walk over there and just check it out. Maybe have a drink at the
dog
pool
park.
Yeah, there's a dog park, because they're very dog friendly here.
Called Margaritaville.
And then this complex over here that you see it's been under construction for quite a long time. That is I think it's a new Margaritaville something. I don't know if they're going to be like condo rentals or if it's going to be just more hotel rooms, but that is much closer to the H2O water park that is basically on the property.
Will this actually be Margaritaville themed at all? Because it's on the outskirts of the complex.
It is. I've seen signs that say it's a Margaritaville building.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that is definitely a Margaritaville
That's interesting.
thing. And then there's Sunset Walk straight ahead. We'll get more footage of that later and do a deeper dive on that later in this video. But yeah, here it is. So I think they're not terribly far away from it being complete, because it was still like in the framing stage last year. But yeah. Anyways, there's lots of very close food options here. Krispy Kreme is we almost don't have to leave the property to get to it. It's kind of down here. There's a Wawa, but Sunset Walk it's chock-a-block full of restaurants and pubs. And
there doesn't seem to be a ton of breakfast options at Sunset Walk.
No, but I mean, First Watch, as we showed yesterday. By the way, there is H2O over there. You can see some of the slides.
And that is normally included in most Margaritaville stays. Not all, but most.
Yeah, you get, like, we already have our tickets. I think our plan is to head over there on Sunday after we check out and drop Molly off at home. We're going to come back and check this out. So look for that. And possibly, I don't know if it's going to be in this video, but we'll definitely make some content about it. Yeah, you just come down here, you go through Wawa, and then there's Krispy Kreme right there. You really don't have to get on any main streets to get here. It's pretty convenient. There's a Cheddar's over here. Anyways, I digress. I feel like the Chamber of Commerce of Margaritaville. We're going to get some of these blueberry donuts. We'll see you back at the house.
Our water dog is patiently waiting for both her dad to come back, who just came back, and she wants to go swimming.
The door keeps auto-locking.
Did it auto-lock again?
No, it didn't. But, like, I'm afraid of it now.
Okay.
I don't know what's causing it.
Okay. So we did go pick up our Crispy. Here is we got the blueberry glazed, I think is what they're called. They're only good for like 3 days. I don't get it.
That's ridiculous.
It is. So I can't wait to try these. They only had one cinnamon roll, so we're gonna have that. We're not eating all 6 of these right now. We just got 6 to get us through a couple days.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, well, please leave me some. I'm going to have 1 right now. Adrian also bought that blueberry lemon loaf, which looks delicious. How is it?
Predictably delicious.
It's a Publix loaf, yeah. And we decided to do a little al fresco brekkie.
No, this is from Walmart.
Oh, is that from Walmart? Oh, okay. It's not Publix. That's rare in Florida.
Right?
Yeah, so we
Because
just
this same loaf would have been $300 in Publix.
That's true. You're not wrong. So it is a little steamy, but we're
I'm starting to regret our decision to sit outside.
it's fine. Alfresco dining is lovely. We're gonna do this. It's getting us ready for the pool, right?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a bit. You coming? Ma? You wanna get in?
Here she comes.
Good girl! Good girl!
Get it, Mom.
Good girl!
Checkout day.
Sad.
I hate these days.
Okay, so we're starting where we ended last night, basically, right? Like after we had been swimming and everything, it started raining. We came up here, we sat on this lovely balcony. It was actually kind of nice.
Yeah, it was cool. Like, we tried filming some time lapse of the lightning, and they
we
were,
don't
like,
know.
off on the peripheral.
Yeah, you might get some of that. It was cool though to sit out here. Poor Molly, she was having issues, so we had to drug her and
Yeah.
and snuggle for a while. So we ended up grabbing Olive Garden, which I'm sure you probably already said.
No, I think that's the first time we're mentioning.
All right.
You know we're having a good time on a trip when in the videos it's like there's big time jumps. And we're not filming transit. Look, we're not going to bore people with like, this is spaghetti. Got me, they have breadsticks.
It's true.
Yeah.
So we kind of went pedestrian this whole stay. We did a bunch of like pick up and to go instead of like going and doing anything. We kind of wanted to relax and enjoy the cottage.
Yeah.
And truly, most of this was for that little lady. So.
Yeah. Look, I mean, last time we did take her to the, I'm blanking on the name of it, but the restaurant that's in the main lobby.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It was fantastic.
It was
And
very
I
good.
highly recommend you do that.
And they did allow her in there. I forget what the
we
name of
called
the
ahead of time.
restaurant
It was great.
was.
The chef was very involved. I remember that. You should definitely check out that video to see that footage if you wanted to. It was very great. I remember having salmon. It was delicious.
I had macaroni and cheese over there that was to die for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was tasty and
All
involved
right.
and lovely, and there was live music. The only time we went in the lobby this time around was to check in and then to pick up our bands.
Yep.
It was interesting this morning. I was taking Molly out to do her business, and I noticed a house just three over here. There's a
That away?
private property sign, yeah. And there's like a wreath on the door. So like you can, I've mentioned this elsewhere, you can privately own these. I guess it's definitely a great vacation home for sure. I wouldn't want to use it as a primary residence just because you never know the churn and burn of your neighbors.
It's very transient.
It might be peaceful one day. Like it might be like our stay where we really didn't see anybody. But then like the next day you could have a bunch of rowdy.
It could be party central. Yeah.
Yeah, where you're like calling to be like, they're playing they've got some Bluetooth speaker with a subwoofer attached to it. And I'm just trying to watch Dances with Wolves in here or something like that. Whatever floats your. I don't know why that movie popped into my head. But yeah, it is a super cute neighborhood. I do love it right here.
Yeah.
But we've got a few hours till we have to check out, so we're going to take advantage of it. We did request a late checkout. They monetize everything here. So if you want a much later checkout, we talked about this earlier. They charge several $100s to check out at 3:00. But for a noon checkout, which is, well, we asked for as much as they would give us. They gave us a noon checkout instead of 11, and that was $0.
Complimentary. Yeah.
Yeah, she said I can give you this for free, and then it's good. You're gonna have costs after that. And I was like, well, we're not interested in paying any costs. We'll take noon. It's still an extra hour, and for this one,
And
in dog years, that's what, like 7 hours?
is that right?
I don't know.
But I think this little lady wants to get back in the pool.
I know.
We've talked about it, and she's been very patient.
So can you wrap up your content creation, parents? So we will. We're gonna see you guys poolside. Oh, we're on. Okay. Cheers, everybody. It's like 10. Cheers.
10,
Beautiful
20?
wife. Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. It's when it's your birthday. It's the whole weekend, right?
Right.
It's like 10:15 in the morning. We are the only ones out here. This is the theme of the video. Like, we were almost a little nervous about not getting the house we had last year across the street, which was the corner lot, which naturally provides you with more privacy, but it has been a non-issue because, with the exception of the people 2 houses over, they're the only ones I've seen regularly. They're adorable, by the way. They've got like 2 like pre-teenage girls or teenage girls, and they're making like TikToks out there all the time, and it's delightful to watch. Like, who are we to judge? We're in our pool making content like this, so I'm not going to judge a teenage girl having fun on vacation making it. It really is adorable. But yeah, we've had this to ourselves, and again, there's like 20 houses. We counted it just within visual eye line.
I feel like I liked this house a little bit more for the shade that it provides in the late afternoon, though, too, because the one that we were in was full sun basically the whole time, and this one at about, I don't know, 4-ish o'clock, it starts to get shaded.
Yeah.
In parts, which is really nice because, you know, full sun for 12 hours is a lot.
It's pretty fantastic.
We had such a great time.
Yeah, these homes used to be, depending on where you live, they might still be affordable to you, but they used to be stupid affordable. I remember watching a video with the trackers, and you could tell Jen wanted to buy one, and this is when they were like $300,000 for like a 3-bedroom.
I don't remember them doing Margaritaville, did they?
They did it, yeah, and she really liked these, and
Yeah.
this is going back years. In fact, I'll do them a favor. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see that video.
Do them a favor.
Because they need our help. They're a struggling small channel like we are.
Not even kind of.
But yeah, they thought about it. I think they've had conversations about doing a their own branded, because they stay in a lot of Airbnbs. You know, that they get hosted, and I
know I did watch one more recently because I don't watch a ton of YouTube like you do, but
I live on YouTube.
I remember watching one recently, like probably in the last 6 months, where they did Anna Maria Island, and I loved the house.
Oh my god!
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, we looked it up, and it was stupid expensive.
It was like $10,000 for like a week or something.
Yeah,
and that was the cheapest I could.
But it was huge. So I mean, if you split it with
gorgeous.
multiple, we're getting off topic. But if you split that with multiple people,
Mm-hmm.
just like if you stay here, there are, like Amber pointed out, I think there's up to like 10 bedrooms. Some of these.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we took a drive around. It'll be somewhere in the video. You'll see some footage from the Insta360 in our car. Some of these houses are absolutely gigantic. But what you don't get in those big houses is you don't necessarily get a bigger pool.
Right.
You might get like some umbrellas in the backyard, but like even here, the property lines that they've drawn out are just really weird. Like the place next to us over here has so much space, and it's a 3-bedroom, but then there's like a 6-bedroom on the next, and it's just a regular. There's not that much
confident.
more space.
I think I originally said I thought this was like a 10x10 pool. I'm not even confident it's that. It might be an 8x8.
No way.
I think so.
No, this is like 12x12. I'm 6 foot, and 2 of me could lay across here. This is not 8x8.
There's a wasp that's flying around us. I don't know. We'll figure it out here in a bit.
We brought her, as you do.
No,
you bring your measuring tape.
I'll just have you lay, and then I'll mark it, and then have you do it again.
That's not going on camera.
We'll figure it out.
You don't need to see that. It'll be like at SeaWorld when Shamu goes onto the viewing platform.
It's a BTS.
Yeah. If we ever get Patreon, that's what you'll get.
We're convincing people to not pay for that content.
I know, right? So why would I sign up for that? But yeah.
Nobody wants to see me doing that.
I'm glad we got the late check. Again, this is the advantage of living locally here in Orlando. Like, we can roll out of here at 11:45. We've kind of got things packed up. We folded our clothes, so to speak. So,
We definitely brought more than we needed again.
yeah. One thing I don't know if we talked about this already, and we mentioned it in another video. We were excited about it and then let down when we heard the party carts. They usually have these golf carts that roll around.
They were like party huts, right? Like, what do you call those? Palapas?
Party palapas?
Yeah.
It was like a souped out golf cart with a bar on the back.
It was so cool.
And they would get like Hawaiian Tropic former model kind of girls.
It feels like they were basically shot girls from like clubs.
Yeah, like,
and they were cool. The girls were awesome.
Super outgoing, very friendly. You know, they were not mean girls at all.
Yeah, they were
because
so nice.
they wanted you to buy their shots, and they said, we talked to them one last time we were here, and they're like, we get the party started, and they've ended that program, and it's kind of a shame.
Well, I don't know if they ended it or if it was just what she said when I asked about it, because I was like, I want to call the girls, and she's like, oh, I don't think they're doing that this summer. I was like, oh.
Why?
I mean, I would think that they would probably make a killing off of that.
We would have used them. We were hoping to insert that content. We could have shown it to you.
Yeah.
And
because I'm pretty sure they would have loved Molly.
It would just have been fun to do. Like, on the flip side, we have no need to spend.
No.
I'm sure what is a stupid overpriced upcharge to get some sort of like lemon shot or a lemon drop or whatever, or a kamikaze. But I think it's just a fun thing to do. Like, take one shot and like they said, get the party started.
Do you remember if you ever put content like of them in the last video?
No, we kept missing them on the last video.
I don't know. I feel like we did talk to them for a brief second, maybe at the very end of a video.
Yeah.
So if we did, we'll put it in. But.
Yeah, we've already referenced this video a lot. It was from roughly a year ago, and you should definitely check that one out for comparison purposes. But anyways, we're still having a good time. We'll bring back the cart. I know the CEO and owner of Margaritaville, and Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace. Before he passed, he's a big fan of the channel. He tuned. He left comments all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, if you go look at our old videos, which you should do right now, you should watch every old video and look for Jimmy in the comments. You'll see Jimmy Buffett commented all the time. He's like, "Oh, I could have written a song about that video," and I'm like, "I know, Jimmy. Thanks for watching." Anyways,
we're gonna get back to enjoying the pool for the last hour and a half we've got.
Molly's like, "Why aren't you spraying me with the gun right now?"
Yep.
All right.
A little seal dog.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
All right, you guys. Well, that is going to do it for our stay at Margaritaville. I can't wait to go for the third year in a row next year. Really good time overall. If you made it this far, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. There must have been something here that you like, so we'd really like you to stick around and check out all of our adventures. Certainly give the video a like if you made it this far. I'm told it helps out the channel. I'd like to see some evidence of that, YouTube. But I'll say it nonetheless. We would still love to see a like from you guys. If you have any questions about Margaritaville or the cottages and the villas in particular, please leave them in the comments. We do try and respond to every single question we get. And we'd be happy to share information. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, have fun storming the castle. And as my beautiful wife would say, stay magical.